Hello, everyone. Welcome to this Work With Me live stream. My name is Farama Henry, if you haven't been here, but that doesn't matter, right? If you're joining me for the first time, this is Do Better UX live streaming sessions. And I'm just doing a quick sound check here to make sure that, my sound is balanced and nice. I'm gonna pump up the microphone all the way and the system audio all the way so that way you can hear exactly what I'm hearing, and I'll try balance the audio when it gets into the computer. But anyway, too much of geekiness. Welcome to this side of the stream. Wanted to do a Work With Me session. I haven't done one of these in quite a while, and I want to do more of these more often, so that I can create more time for me to actually work on this community. And what is the best way to do that is to actually do it with you guys, right? So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be working on the website and some brand elements in Figma, and just kind of revive the way that I have created the initial brand, right? The Do Better UX brand. Now, if you have joined our community on LinkedIn or anything like that, you can see that there isn't so much of a consistency in what we do. Let me show you what I mean. Let me just present my screen quickly. Let's go on LinkedIn here. And let's jump into our community page. So you can see here we kind of have this live streaming thing that we have here. The kind of cover is the same kind of background that I'm using now. If you could see me, let me bring my my host camera all the way up so that you can see me. Where is it? Okay, so it's actually not the right thing. What happened to my camera in presentation mode? Let's edit. So we're gonna add the present cam. Whoa, and it's just me, a big me in the middle of the screen. Let's put that down and put that there. All right, cool. So what I'm saying is, you can see that this was actually a mid-journey experiment. Wanted to see how this would look like, but yeah, you can see up here I've just used kind of like a random image that I got off one of the stock websites that I use. So I want to create a little bit of consistency. I want to create a little bit of a proper brand, right? So that it's much easier for me to create social media content that looks seamless, so that when you see something, you know that you are dealing with the Do Better UX brand. Another thing that I want to do is to kind of like apply the brand consistently on especially on LinkedIn as it is on the website. So you will see if we go on the website itself, right? We've got kind of like the logo with the nice rounded corners, etc. And I've done quite a bit of iterations in Figma on this. brand design and things like that, right? So you can see here I kind of like worked with concepts with images around it, logo with kind of like semi-rounded corners, until I got to like this kind of one. I kind of like this, but it looks kind of generic. I wish I could add a point here and kind of like distort it somehow like that, right? And do something interesting like that with the shape, so that is not kind of just the generic rounded corner thing. That kind of looks cool already, right? Like these are the type of touch elements that I haven't gave the brand. Let's check out config, what's happening there. But yeah, that's kind of like the plan for today, and what I want to work through, give a little bit more uniformity to the brand, do a little bit of updates on the website itself. I think I'm gonna do some other things offline because I don't want the stream to be forever. But yeah, if you are joining us, if you're joining me, welcome, and feel free to throw comments in the chat. Feel free to ask questions around UX design, career, or anything that I'll be doing here, right? I don't know why I'm so used to saying we, because this is obviously a solo stream, right? And yeah, so let's check out config this year. Config is really becoming a cool conference. Obviously, I won't have the time or money to fly to San Francisco, so I'd like to attend online. So let's do quick registration here. It's one of those clickbaity type of forms where it gives you 3 things first, and then it kind of goes all crazy on you. And I don't know why I should be giving them a mobile number. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'll be attending this for free. Just entering the job title here, and it brings me back to the previous stream that I did, I think about on Thursday, and I was just it was really a rant just around job titles in the UX design space. So I'm gonna say a product design unicorn. That's my title from now on. Because what I realize is that titles, unless if you're kind of like specializing and putting product designer or product researcher or whatever it is, you're kind of like some of them are pretty meaningless, right? just like UX designer, what exactly do you actually do, right? Not hating on the title, but I think these days there is titles that are meaningful. There are a lot of them. Some of them are not, but yeah. Now they're asking me all these weird questions, right? It's like, okay, there's kind of like an opportunity to, have a survey at the same time. I'm pretty solid at Figma. Well, I could teach a class, but there are people who do nice animations and things out there, and I don't use Figma that much, to be honest. In my day-to-day work, as a product manager, and just kind of like help teams with direction, and I kind of miss the work that I'll be doing today in some way, but in another way, not so much, right? Because I think the work that I'm doing now is a little bit more meaningful, and I get to kind of drive the concept and ideas on the work that I do, right? Other than just to execute the work. So but I do miss, being totally geeking out in Figma and, really, or in any design tool, right? Like I opened Photoshop the other day and I literally couldn't use it anymore. And I was like, what is happening here, right? You learn about config from in Figma. Well, this one anyway. Which country do you reside in? South Africa. That's not how you type South Africa. Okay, cool. I'd like to learn. No, I'm not interested. No. FAQs for the event. Yeah. All right. Consultant. Okay, cool. So that's config done. We're in. We've registered. It is a Saturday afternoon. I'm enjoying a glass of beer. It's written Tolokazi here, but it's not really Tolokazi. But Tolokazi is really a nice beer, craft beer. If you live in South Africa, you should totally check it out. But cheers. Okay, let me save my config to my calendar. And which calendar do I want to hit this one, please? Okay, something is happening. Let me get to work. I think I'm procrastinating a little bit here. So let's start with the branding, right? I wanna start here. I think it will help me just immerse myself into the work. So what I'm gonna do is I've done a couple of iterations here. Let me see what I have in this in this file. Okay, I don't really have much. Thought I had another file that had kind of like YouTube icons and things like that. I think here's some backgrounds and things that I was working with. Kind of like that grainy feel that those have. Let's start with colors, maybe, right? Because I think I like these colors, the pink and the green. But let's make a color palette, right? I think let's I think I already have some primary colors. I don't want it to be a frame. Let's just duplicate this guy, make him that color. This color is really difficult to work with because it's pretty difficult to see, but I guess it's great for kind of contrasting, right? Let's do Adobe color color palette generator. Let's give it these colors, see what it gets us, right? Let's get the base colors here quickly. So this is and this is another thing, right? I think these colors are not standard even on my website, and I kind of want to go in there and standardize them as well. So that's the base color. What happens if I do this? Does the base color change? Okay, the base color doesn't change. Okay, interesting. I think I had this thread one before. Extract accessibility tools. Okay, cool. This is cool. What happened to my base color now? What's happening to my base color? Yeah. Usually what I like to do is to do complementary. But those greens, they're crazy. Or I like to do kind of like opposite, right? Let's see what square looks like. Not compound. Okay. Kind of not getting what I'm looking for, to be honest. What does custom do? Okay, so let's put that as the base, and then let's bring, how many are there? 5. Where's the 5th one? This is not helping. I don't know if there's like, you know, a better way to do this, but I kind of like some of these two colors here. This one to be specific. And oops, this one here, that kind of looks cool. Let's put this one as the base color. Let's see what other colors we can extract. Okay, nothing there. Let's stick with these ones. What I'm gonna do is, let me go to the website, and I'm just gonna pick a couple of elements and see how, you know, the vibe in Figma, play around with the colors, etc, etc. Right, ooh, that's so tiny. Let's pick a blog post. Okay, there isn't really other elements in there. That's okay. I think that will give us at least a good view of how to apply the color, play around with it a little bit, right? Cool. 100%. Ooh, yeah. All right, cool. So maybe let me organize my work here. Gonna call this playground. Gonna add another one for your elements. Colors. Icons. Okay, cool. Social media templates. And YouTube thumbnails. I think these are the main things that I need for now. So social media will mainly be LinkedIn and Twitter for now. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Let me just create a little separate space away. Another thing that I need to do is illustrations or images, because yeah, that's another kind of area there. Okay, cool. Back to the playground. So I wanna try play around with this landing page here, just to recreate some things. You can already see that those colors do not match right there, or do they? No, not quite. Okay, cool. I think I need to add other colors here for like text, right? smell bacon. Makes me hungry. It's a nice color for the text. I'm not making them into symbols or actual, creating the actual color palette right now. But maybe I should. No, let me not do that now. Let me just play around and actually see what works and what doesn't, and what do I want to have here. Let me try and get the most I can of the screen without distracting you guys and moving this thing around. Okay, cool. So here we go. I think the text color is cool. I think let's start with the logo, right? I kind of like what I was doing with this piece here, right? So let's bring that in. Maybe I should just create a new little page frame about the same size. Actually, let me create a frame and let's do a desktop of a MacBook Pro 14. Ooh. Everything just keeps getting smaller and smaller. Okay, I'm working at like 23%, right? So if I actually go to 100%, this is how everything looks like. Okay, so let me scale this guy down. Let me scale everything down so that it kind of like makes sense, or some sense, when I'm zoomed in all the way to 100%, because I don't want to work at such a small scale and then have to resize things. Cool, let's do that. And then let's get our guys here to also scale. A guy here to also scale, yeah. All right, now let's go to 100. Oh, did I lose everything now? Okay, that's okay. All right, so let's see. Let's start with so you can see here initially when I started this business, I really looked at it as a product consulting business. I do a lot of consulting work under the Do Better UX brand. I wanted to do a lot of coaching as well, but I think just the amount of time that it takes, I cannot dedicate that amount of time now. But that was at the initial parts of coming up with the business idea. But right now, I think I want to focus on two main things. I want to focus on consulting, and I want to focus on building this community. And in the future, we'll see with the demand if you the community would like us to do things like courses and things like that. But for me, I'd just like to focus on community events, meetup type of events, and maybe some conferences in the future, right? So that's where I would really like to grow the brand, and that's how I'd like to flavor it as I am kind of like working through this brand exercise as we go through, right? And kind of the audience that I want to speak to. So not so much of we selling courses and coaching. I don't think the consulting part is should be so much of it. I think the brand should mainly be focused on the community, and that should be it. So let's start with those changes around the logo, right? As I mentioned, I want to tweak the logo a little bit, and play around with probably the shaping, etc., right? So let's just make sure that we have the right color now on that we're using here. This way I won't have to rework things, right? Okay, so now I think it makes sense to start adding these colors as actual color styles. Primary pink. I'll add them on as I go through and name them as we go through, right? But I think the pink is locked in. I mean, look at that. The pink is definitely locked in. So let's make that our primary pink. Yeah, nice. Actually, I wanted to make that the primary pink. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let me put them. Distribute. How do I do that? So okay, let me just manually move them like Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, okay. This is what I was looking for. So let's make that 15, 10, 20. What are we on now? 27, 20. Okay, cool. Oh, when I use my numeric values, you're gonna see some of my shortcuts apply. So hope that's not too much of a problem. Cool. All right, so let's get back to the shape of this logo. I kind of like where I'm going with this, but let me get the original one, this one here, and let's do a couple of iterations on it. So let's bring that one down to size. Again, I want to work as much as at 100% as possible. Okay, that's close enough. Let's give it some love. Okay, so let's start with the radius, right? I think that's a little bit too much. And let's make it a round number as well. Let's do 100, right? I need to take off the shortcuts because, yeah, it's just gonna keep on messing around. Let's just ungroup this, guys, so that I work with individual shapes, elements. Okay, so that's nicely center aligned. Let's flatten it. That way I'll be able to kind of get into it. Let's see how the other colors work. All right, come here, colors. I'm just gonna put them here. Let me group them so that I don't lose some of them when they're invisible like this. And let's see, let's play around with what's the most complementary here. This is a little bit too harsh. Oh, that is even worse. Sorry, I didn't see that you were no longer seeing my that's really harsh. That looks very dull. I kind of like the white. I think it'll be cool if this were to actually be transparent in some use cases, such as in branding and publications and things like that. But yeah, I kind of like the white, so let's leave a color like that. And maybe that would be a transparent thing in some cases. Let's see, where is use as mask? Or did I lose the whole thing? No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the opposite. Okay, but you get the idea. So let's make that an absolute white. Okay. It's nice and aligned. I like the font. It still looks good, I think. And I like the fact that I have, the words UX right in here. Now let's try do some contouring. What does mirror angle do? Okay. The problem with this is that I don't know how much I pulled it in that direction. It kind of feels offset and kind of nice in a way. Okay, that's something. Let's duplicate this one. Let's work on the shape and see what kind of shapes we can come up with that are interesting. What's happening here? Okay, let me delete this duplicate because I have no idea what's happening with it. Alright, cool. Let's do it again. It's kind of like an arrow going up. Okay, this one is just slightly touched around. So let's see how that compares next to these other folks here. This one almost looks a little bit wobbly, like it's unintentional wobbliness, and like this one next to it, it's like, okay, yeah, it's kind of like quirky, you know, kind of thing going on, right? So it's got this intentional wobbliness going in it. This one, I think it's got kind of the same feel as this one, right? I don't like this one at all, but I'm just gonna keep it as an option. I'm kind of vibing with these two. We've got like an arrow, you know, it's kind of like looks like a house, maybe UX house. It's kind of like, you know, looks like an arrow going up. And another thing that I wanted to do was to maybe separate in the Do Better UX. Here I'm just gonna put no, I'll rather have it in one space. Okay, so if we were to see if we have some questions in the chat. No questions in the chat yet. Cool. Kind of vibing in this. Kind of like it. Let's see if we use one of our colors. For the text here. The background becomes an issue now. This is me just being silly now. I mean, this looks serious. Nope. Back to our black color. Oh. Whatever color that is. Okay. I don't know. I kind of really like this one, but I guess, you know, in the world of kind of like circular icons, I guess let's see how it would behave in a square. And in a circle. I think those are visible, yeah. Okay. Let's make this a little bit smaller. So something like that. Create padding around it. give it a white background, I think. Something like that. Okay. Okay, let's okay. Okay, that could work. That could work. Obviously this will be like your normal LinkedIn and whatever it is platforms, and have it in a circular. Let's see how it looks like on LinkedIn. I'm gonna do a little bit of a A/B test. Let me pop this on a test actual this background, how it would work on LinkedIn. I'm gonna try both of them. And see how they behave. So let's change the community logo. Oh, I need to export it first. Let me export JPEG. It's another calling. Hello.
Look where I am today.
Where is that? At a casino.
No, you Metro.
Oh, nice.
I'm here to watch Fast and Furious 10 4DX.
10. They're on 10 now.
Yeah, they released it on Wednesday. See there?
Okay. Okay, you had part of my conversation there, but that's okay. It's my mom calling me. She's telling me she's watching Fast and Furious 10. I mean, when did it get to 10? I think I lost count at around 7. I think I only watched the first few ones. I don't even remember which one I watched. But anyway, let's. I thought I exported this actually as a JPEG. Yeah, let's just throw it on the desktop. That's all right. Just for us to experiment here. Let's go to a desktop, pop our logo in. Let's zoom it in a bit. That's okay. Oh, alright, cool. Actually looks cool. Doesn't look bad at all. Let's create a poll. Can I add an image? Okay, let's export. These guys. Gonna export this as a PNG, and we're gonna call it. It's okay. I don't have to name it anything. Oh, it exported as layers. Okay. Let's create this as a group. Export group 15. All right. Let's upload group 15. Hello, folks. Okay, I'm gonna post this here, and I'm gonna post it on our Do Better UX page. And I'm also gonna post it probably in one of the groups that I'm in. Let's see which one is a little bit more appropriate. Figma product community, agile UX design thinking. Let's put it here in the UX UI one. I think kind of fits in here. And again, this is just getting feedback, right? Okay, cool. So posted 3 places. Let's see if there is any feedback that comes back. But yeah, oh, I forgot that you're actually not seeing that. Okay, cool. So I posted it in the Do Better UX community group on our page, as well as another community page that I'm in. Let's see how it looks like on the website. Let's lock it in and do Okay, these shortcuts are really gonna annoy me. They're already annoying me, I mean. So at 100. That kind of looks cool already. And I still think on the website I don't want the full thing because we've got all this copy here, right? Okay. Good thing 5 doesn't have anything specific. Let's see. Just trying to play around with the elements here, see what are the contrasting colors that I get, and how do they, kind of work in the actual UI. So I'm just trying to recreate this to see how it could potentially look like with these other colors here. So far, yeah, I'm gonna lean a little bit still. Why do I have so many colors here? Okay, that just blinds you. Okay. No, that doesn't work. Absolutely doesn't work. I think I will keep the main color sort of like the, this one, and maybe in the creative I can have, other colors. So for example, if we didn't have this guy here, We could have something of this nature. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's make that a solid. Okay, I see what the linear kind of does. Okay, so let's do the same thing here. Ooh, okay. Just adds so much more dynamic to it, right? It's kind of a weird color. You see, I think in a background like this, it kind of works. This one looked nice with hot pink. Yeah, creates like this nice dynamic purple. Yeah, let's mix those two together. Okay, and then this one, I'm just gonna make it and the blue. See, now that makes a little bit of a good contrast, right? You've got this whole thing here. So what is the main call to action for a community page, right? Now I think I'm already getting some responses, and yeah, let's say 2 gives the impression of moving up. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, absolutely. I think there is that element to it. I did mention it when I was okay, cool. So this is the thing with illustrations and images, right? I want to get something here that kind of works well with this, right? But I don't know what I actually want to showcase, or I honestly feel that the call to action for this website needs to change for some weird reason. I have kind of like positioned it with the weekly newsletter, with the idea that this is the primary way that I speak to the community directly in your inbox on a week-to-week basis, which is a great way to really have people that I know that I can trust, that I actually have contacts of, that I can communicate to directly in case LinkedIn or some of the other platforms actually fail, right? And then next we've got kind of like listen to the podcast, and then we get into the weekly posts that we have, right? You can see that I don't have a navigation on this website. Intentional is something that I don't need at the moment. Maybe when I start adding specific pages, I'm even thinking about the idea of getting people to actually sign up on the website itself and create the community on the website itself, so that people can actually engage on the website, right? But yeah, I think that would be something for kind of like future plans. But yeah. Having said that, and kind of speaking through it now, I think it makes sense to have it in this way, right? I kind of like where this is going and how it's looking so far. I think we've worked on the logo. I think we've worked on some colors. We've kind of established a few things that we can actually use, right? I'm just gonna look for some illustrations here to just brainstorm ideas around what type of illustrations I'd like to use, what type of things work, right, within this type of artwork or layout that I'm working on right now. I like these 3D type of components, right? I think I've used this before. I would totally use this again. But the problem with this is that you can't usually move them. Okay, so I can totally use this. Let's see how they've put it here. This kind of looks cool. I like the floating guys. For example, you can see how that looks, right? Oh, these ones are actually factors, right? Nope, no factor. Okay, I like the 3D feel. So let's take this guy here. Whoa, that's a very, 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 very big girl. Now this is just me throwing ideas out there, right? I don't think this is actually going to be the final piece. Take these two elements. It's got like a chat type of element and Whoa, what happened to them? The thing about 3D illustrations is that if you don't have the source files, or if you cannot, sort of like do 3D work, like myself, I used to use Blender back in the day, but today, like Photoshop, I would not be able to actually use it. It will be kind of a learning curve for me, right? To kind of get it right. Back to the level that I was on before. But yeah, this kind of looks cool. See, especially if the lady has got a little leg overlapping a little bit on the player there. Cool. So yeah, I think there's the type of feel that I'm going for. I think you can see that the main colors are really white, clean. I need to make that line a little bit shorter. The call to actions, everything is bold and pink, right? You kind of like see where you need to see and what to focus on, but then you kind of have these lighter contrasting elements. So that's what I'm hoping that I use these colors for when I create illustrations and other elements for the pages, right? As well as I think in the creative of the posts and things that I put out there, kind of want to keep the same consistent palette of colors, maybe the same type of style of having the background with this grainy effect, right? Well, it's not grainy anymore, but yeah, kind of like this blurry color splash type of effect, right? I think it kind of looks cool. Let me know what you think about this look and feel, the colors that we've selected today. I am gonna stop the stream now because I don't want it to be super long, but I am gonna create a little bit more stuff. I will be posting some of the things in the Do Better UX community. Check out the link below. Help me out, bring this brand alive over the next coming week and a bit. You'll see some changes happening. You'll start seeing a little bit more consistency in the posting and the things that we have out there, and maybe even we'll start seeing this spilling over onto the branding of the live stream as well. Kind of have everything in uniform fashion, so to say. So yeah, until the next one, it was great geeking out with you guys. Thank you for joining me on a Saturday afternoon. I know you probably will be doing other things, or if you're watching this after the fact, if you enjoy this type of content and you wanna learn with me and grow your career and kind of exchange knowledge with the members of this community, check out Do Better UX community on LinkedIn. We're trying to grow it. You can see that I currently have a very small group amount of members, and that is intentional. I kind of like really want to have highly engaged people within that community. So if you want to be part of the conversation, want to be part of some of these live streams, even want to be some of the voice in these videos and our podcast, which is called Not a UX Designer, I'm super interested to have you on board, and super keen to seeing the knowledge that we can share amongst each other. So yeah, until the next one, I'm out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, cheers.